previous class we already have started the method of preparation of haloalkanes. Alcohol. Sorry. And which in which we have studied what the from alkyl halide we have got the alcohol, from the alkene we have got the alcohol only by hydration method. Mechanism I said you. Now this class, this is the hydroboration oxidation reaction. I said you know. See, three methods: hydration, hydroboration oxidation, and oxymercuration demercuration reaction. So today we will discuss about these two reaction: hydroboration oxidation and oxymercuration demercuration. Now what is hydroboration oxidation reaction? There is no need to study the mechanism because this mechanism is not in your syllabus. This is a complex mechanism. But remember that previous mechanism what we have seen, see the formation of carbocation. Here in this mechanism we have seen what carbocation is formed, but hydroboration oxidation reaction we will see there is no formation of carbocation. So what is the reaction? Let us tell you. Again I am writing the unsymmetrical alkane, RCH double bond CH2 suppose I have taken, and suppose as for example I have taken this propene only, CH3 CH double bond CH2, okay, and you are taking in this what we are, I have said you what is the reagent here, boron molecule. Boron molecule we can divide as BH2 and H, this part we can divide, okay. So now what is the main thing here? The carbon which is having the maximum number of hydrogen will be added with the B, means the boron part. Remember this thing, okay. So the product will be actually, I said you, first we add the boron and then it will be oxidized by the H2O2. So first reagent is your boron. So once you are giving the boron molecule, first what will happen? This hydrogen is replaced by this molecule. See how the product is, I said you the carbon means with double bonded carbon, two carbon I am telling about, not this one, this two carbon, in which the carbon containing the maximum number of hydrogen will be attached with the boron. So what will be your product? CH3 CH, then the hydrogen part will be attached with this one, so it will be CH2, isn't it? Next double bond, this double bond will be single bonded and the compound will be CH2 and BH2 will be attached with this. Am I clear? This compound will be formed, and slowly again another molecule. Generally this reaction will be happening, see after formation of this compound we will see another molecule of CH3 CH double bond CH2 will be added, and similarly this BH2 will be now divided as BH and H, okay. So ultimately next compound will be CH3 CH2 CH2 whole twice BH will be formed, and now another molecule CH3 CH double bond CH2, if added then it will be CH3 CH2 CH2 whole thrice B. This is what tripropyl boron. If you are taking any alkyl group you can take R group, then it will be what, the RCH2 CH2 whole thrice B. This is called what, trialkyl boron. I am writing it, trialkyl boron. This compound will be formed, and once it is formed then we will give what, alkaline hydrogen peroxide. Then alkaline hydrogen peroxide is an oxidizing agent. We will see then what will be the product. The product, your product will be CH3. Here we have taken propene, so as means from the propene I am writing CH3 CH2 CH2 OH. So this is what primary alcohol we have got, isn't it? Now another thing is what, this OH is actually added, this OH is actually added to the carbon which is having the maximum number of hydrogen. That means it is following anti-Markovnikov addition. So what type of addition it is? Anti-Markovnikov addition. It is anti-Markovnikov addition reaction. means the anti-Markovnikov, it is following the anti-Markovnikov addition rule. So this is the hydroboration oxidation reaction. Let me tell you again. We are adding first of all borane, from which we are getting the trialkyl borane product, and then it is oxidized with the alkaline hydrogen peroxide, from where we are getting the alcohol. And this alcohol which we are getting, this is actually the addition of this OH is added to the carbon which is having maximum number of hydrogen here, means this two carbon I am telling about, not this one. So this carbon which is having this one and this one, which is having the higher number of hydrogen, this one. So this carbon will get the OH. This is the difference between the hydration of alkene and hydroboration reaction, oxidation reaction. Am I clear? Now next we are mentioning this reaction, oxymercuration demercuration reaction. Oxymercuration demercuration reaction. Now this is not in your syllabus, so I'm just mentioning what is the product. See, if you are taking again unsymmetrical alkene, you can take RCH double bond CH2. As for example CH3, example is CH3 CH double bond CH2 I have taken. And in this, if you are adding, what are the reagent I said you? I said you that mercuric acetate, HgOC double bond O single bond CH3 whole twice, mercuric acetate. And secondly, if we are adding what? NaBH4, NaBH4 in the alkaline medium. These two things if we add, then ultimate product will be, this product we will get CH3CHOH CH3. So which rule it is following? Actually it is again according to the Markovnikov rule it is following, isn't it? Just like hydration of alkene, we have got the same alcohol, and here also we are getting the same alcohol. Please remember this thing. We have studied three methods to prepare alcohol from alkene. One is hydration of alkene, second is hydroboration oxidation, and oxymercuration demercuration reaction. These three method we have studied, but this method only, hydration of alkene method, the carbocation formation is there. We have seen carbocation is formed, most stable, highly stable carbocation is formed, but in this two reaction there is no formation of any carbocation. Now let me tell you one thing. Suppose one question for you, this is one question, or I will solve it, but I'm giving you first question. Suppose you have CH3, this compound, see I have written C double bond CH2, am I clear? 1 2 3 and CH double bond CH2, 1 2 3 4, yes. Now if suppose you are giving three things, okay? One is hydration of alkene, that is H2O in the presence of H plus. Second is we are giving BH3, and then oxidation in the presence of alkaline medium. And third reagent we are giving what? Mercuric acetate and NaBH4 in the presence of alkaline medium. If this three reagent we are giving, what will be the product in this case? Three cases, what we are getting. Pause the video and try to do it on your own. Okay, now let me solve this question. See, what we are expecting, the product will be simple. See, first case I'm telling, that is the H2O and H plus. If we give CH3 CH3 single bond CH, here we will add OH and here we will add CH3. If we add H2O, in the presence of H plus. This one we are expecting, isn't it? This is the expected product. Expected product. But it is not the actual product. For this thing only I am telling you, or I am discussing this thing. Otherwise, this two cases, the normal product which we can expect, we will get the same product. But in this case only, hydration of alkene, the product will be not this one. Why? Let me tell you. CH3, C, CH3, CH3, CH, double bond CH2. Once it is forming the carbocation, what will be the, this bond will break like this way, it is true, and it will become the secondary carbocation, isn't it? So first of all, the product will be, we are expecting it will be like this only, CH3, 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 single bond CH plus, single bond CH3. If the H plus is added, H plus is added, then we will get this one. But this one will not be the ultimate carbocation. What will happen, you know? In this case, one thing will take place. This is called 1,2 methyl shift. This is the methyl group. From 1 to 2, it is shifting. That's why 1,2 methyl shift it is told. Okay? And after, why it is shifting? Because see, after shifting this methyl group, this carbon will get the positive charge now. What will be the product actually here after this? CH3, this CH3 I am writing, next C I have written, next CH3 as it is written we will write, but this CH3 we will not write because this is added to this carbon. So here this carbon will get the positive charge. The bond is broken like this way, no? That means this carbon will get the positive charge I have written, and the carbon which is positively charged, it is attacked by the methyl. So now it will lose its positive charge and it is attached with this methyl group. Am I clear? And another thing, this CH3 will be as it is. Now you are getting the carbocation. This is tertiary carbocation. The previous one was secondary carbocation, isn't it? Now which one is stable? More stable. Obviously tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary carbocation. So this carbocation will be formed, and after that the OH will be attached with this carbon. So what will be the product? I am writing it here only so that you can understand. If now water is added and deprotonation takes place, the product, ultimate product will be what, you know? See, same thing we will write, CH3, then C, then along with this C, one OH group will be attached. This CH3 I am writing here as it is, then this CH, then this CH3, then this CH3. Our ultimate product will be this one. Am I clear? This one will be our product, not this one. This I have written, no, this one will not be the product. Ultimate product will be this one for the hydration of this alkene. Am I clear? And why it is so? I told you that first of all the secondary carbocation is formed, but due to the greater stability of the tertiary carbocation, 1,2 methyl shift will take place and we will get the tertiary carbocation, and ultimately the product will be this compound. Please write down the IUPAC name here. IUPAC name. This is your homework. IUPAC name of this compound. Okay. Now the product, if we add the boron, the product will be what? We know that antimarconic of addition. So for the BH3 addition, the product will be CH3, 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 single bond CH2, single bond CH2, OH. This is the addition of BH3 normal as expected, isn't it? And if you are adding HgOSe, that is mercuric acetate, whole twice, and NaBH4 in the presence of alkali, we will get the product which we are expecting, CH3, CH3, CH3 as it is. Means what was our expectation in this case? CHOH, single bond CH3, Marconic of addition. So or these two reagent, if we add, no, the product which we expect, the expected product only we will get. But in case of hydration of alkene, something different that I have discussed with you all. So this is a very important question. Please do it on your own if you are not able first time. Okay, thank you class.